Does standing up feel like the first and hardest part of your day? That little pause you take before you push yourself out of a chair. It's getting a little longer, isn't it? Maybe you've noticed that hauling the groceries in from the car leaves your legs feeling shaky, a bit unreliable. You're not imagining things. For millions, this feeling of your legs getting weaker, week by week, is a quiet, creeping reality. It starts small. You pick the chair closest to the door. You second guess taking the stairs. You start planning your day around how much you'll have to walk. This isn't just getting older. It's losing a slice of your freedom, your confidence, and your connection to the world. The frustration is so real. It's the feeling that your own body is slowly betraying you, shrinking your world one step at a time. But what if I told you that fighting back doesn't require a gym membership or grueling workouts? What if the solution starts right where the problem so often does, in your chair? Section 1. The unspoken problem. Let's be honest about what this actually feels like. It's more than just weakness. It's a loss of trust in your own legs. They can feel less like a dependable part of you and more like unpredictable strangers. Walking, something that used to be as natural as breathing, now takes conscious effort, maybe even a little courage. Each step can feel like a roll of the dice. Will my knee hold up? Will I feel that sudden wobble? This unsteadiness eats away at your confidence. You might find yourself saying no to things you love, a walk in the park with the grandkids, a trip to the museum, even just a shopping trip with a friend, because the thought of being on your feet for that long is exhausting or, honestly, a little scary. This creates a vicious cycle. The less you do, the weaker your legs get. And the weaker they get, the less you feel like you can do. It's a downward slope that can lead to feeling isolated and left behind. You watch the world keep moving, and you feel stuck in your chair, not just physically, but emotionally. This slow erosion of your mobility is one of the biggest threats to your independence. The fear of a fall is always humming in the background. A simple stumble, something you'd have brushed off years ago, now feels like a potential catastrophe. This isn't just a physical issue. It's a thief of your quality of life. It's time to look it in the eye and fight back. The good news? Understanding why it's happening is the first step to taking back your strength. Section 2. Why is this happening? The muscle you're forgetting asterisk asterisk. So, what's the real culprit behind this creeping weakness? More often than not, the prime suspect is a group of muscles you use every single day, but probably never think about. Your quadriceps. Your quads. These are the big, powerful muscles on the front of your thighs. Think of them as your body's personal forklift. Every time you stand up, climb stairs, or even just steady your knee while you walk, your quads are doing the heavy lifting. They are absolutely fundamental to your mobility. The problem is, our muscles live by a strict use it or lose it policy. This natural, age-related loss of muscle is a condition called sarcopenia, and it can start earlier than we think. If we're not actively working to maintain our muscle, we can lose a serious percentage of our strength with each passing decade after our 30s. And a more sedentary lifestyle, which often sneaks up on us, hits the fast-forward button on this process. Every extra hour you spend sitting is an hour your quads are off the clock, disengaged, and slowly losing their power. When your quads weaken, your body tries to compensate. Other, smaller muscles are forced to take on a job they were never designed for, leading to instability and a much higher risk of falls. The link is direct. Study after study shows that quadriceps weakness is a major risk factor for falls and disability. But here is the crucial, empowering truth. This is not a one-way street. These muscles are incredibly responsive. They're just waiting to be woken up. You don't need to become a marathon runner. You just need to give them the right signal, consistently. And that signal is a whole lot simpler than you might think. Section 3. The one simple move to reclaim your strength. This is where we flip the script. The solution, the single most effective move to directly fight this weakness, is the seated knee extension. It's simple, it's safe, and it's powerful because it zeroes in on the exact muscles we've been talking about, your quadriceps. The beauty of this exercise is that anyone can do it. It's done while sitting down, which completely removes the fear of losing your balance. It puts almost no stress on your joints, making it perfect for anyone with knee pain or arthritis. And you don't need a single piece of equipment. All you need is a sturdy chair and a few minutes. This isn't some complicated, intimidating workout. It's one targeted, manageable move that gives you the biggest bang for your buck. It's a direct conversation with your thigh muscles, reminding them of their job and giving them the work they crave to get strong again. This is your starting point. This is how we rebuild your strength and your confidence, one rep at a time. Section 4. The perfect form. Let's do it together. All right, let's do this. Knowing is half the battle, but doing is where the change happens. I'm going to walk you through this move, step by step. Go ahead and try it with me right now if you can. First, find a good chair. This is key. It needs to be sturdy and stable, no wheels. A dining room or kitchen chair is perfect. Now, let's get in position. Scoot forward to the edge of the seat. Don't slouch back. You want your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Sit up tall and straight, like a string is gently pulling the top of your head toward the ceiling. Rest your hands on the sides of the chair, gripping gently for a little support. Before we start, do one last thing. Gently pull your belly button in toward your spine. This wakes up your core and protects your lower back. Ready? Let's start with your right leg. Take a breath in. As you exhale, slowly and with total control, straighten your right leg out in front of you. Don't kick. This is all about smooth, deliberate strength, not speed. Focus on squeezing that big muscle on the front of your thigh, your quad. Keep extending until your leg is as straight as you can comfortably get it. Now hold it right there. At the very top, give that quad muscle an extra little squeeze. Hold for a count of 1, 2. Really feel it working. It might even tremble a bit. That's a great sign. It means that muscle is waking up. After the hold, don't just let your leg drop. That's only half the work. Slowly, with just as much control as you lifted it, lower your foot back down. Inhale as you lower. Control it all the way down. Let's talk about breathing. It's simple. Exhale on the effort. Inhale on the return. So, breathe out as you straighten the leg, and breathe in as you lower it. This gets oxygen to your muscles and stops you from holding your breath, which can spike your blood pressure. Now let's switch sides. Same exact thing with the left leg. Sit tall, core tight. Exhale and slowly extend the left leg, squeezing the quad. Hold at the top for 1, 2. Feel that muscle contract. Then, inhale and slowly lower it back down with perfect control. Your goal? Aim for 10 to 15 repetitions on each leg. One set on each side is a fantastic start. As you get stronger, you can work your way up to 2 or even 3 sets. Try to do this routine at least 3 times a week, but not on back-to-back days. Your muscles need that day off to rest and rebuild. Section 5. Common mistakes and how to fix them. To get the most out of this, it's all about quality over quantity. Let's cover a few common slip-ups to make sure you're staying safe and getting stronger with every single rep. First up, using momentum. A lot of people will just swing their leg up like they're kicking something. Remember, this is a strength move, not a kick. If you're swinging, you're using momentum, not muscle. The fix is easy, slow, way down. Force yourself to take 3 full seconds to lift the leg and another 3 seconds to lower it. This pace makes your quadricep do all the work. The second mistake is leaning back. As your leg goes up, you might feel your body wanting to rock backward to help it along. That's a sign your core is snoozing and you're trying to cheat. To fix it, keep that gentle grip on the chair. Before you lift, sit tall and actively pull your stomach in. Your torso should stay perfectly still. Another one is not fully extending the leg, or on the flip side, snapping the knee straight. The goal is to straighten your leg as much as is comfortable for you, feeling that squeeze in your thigh. You should never, ever lock the joint forcefully. If you have stiffness or pain, a smaller range of motion is fine. The magic is in the muscle squeeze, not how high your foot goes. Finally, the big one, holding your breath. It's so natural to do when we concentrate, but it's working against you. Just remember the pattern. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. If you keep forgetting, try counting your reps out loud. It's impossible to hold your breath when you're talking. By avoiding these simple mistakes, you make sure every movement is safe, effective, and building you a stronger, more reliable set of legs. Section 6. Making it harder when you're ready. Your body is an amazing machine, and it adapts. As you do this move consistently, a day will come when it starts to feel, well, easy. That's a fantastic sign. It means you're getting stronger. When that day comes, it's time to level up the exercise to keep challenging your muscles. The easiest way to make it harder is to hold it longer at the top. Instead of a 2-second count, try holding for 3, 4, or even 5 seconds. That extra time under tension makes your muscle fibers work harder, which builds more strength. You'll be shocked at how much tougher a 5-second hold feels. Another great way to progress is to add a little weight. You don't need a fancy gym machine. A pair of light ankle weights is a cheap and incredibly effective tool. Start light, just 1 or 2 pounds. Wrap one securely around your ankle and do the exercise with the exact same slow, controlled form. You can also use a resistance band, looping one end around the chair leg and the other around your ankle. Finally, you can simply do more. If you started with 1 set of 10, work up to 2 sets. Once 2 sets of 15 feel doable, maybe you add a third. The trick is to only make one change at a time. Either add time, add weight, or add a set, but don't try all 3 at once. Listen to your body. Slow, steady progress is what wins this race. If you felt that muscle working today, if you felt that little spark of what's possible with just one simple move, Imagine what a complete routine could do for you. This exercise is your foundation. If you're ready for the next step, I've put together a full 15-minute seated workout that builds on this movement, targeting all the key muscles in your lower body for total strength and stability. Click the link in the description below to check it out right after this video. And if you are serious about not letting leg weakness write the story of your life, then come join our community. Hit that subscribe button and ring the little notification bell. I post new videos every single week, packed with safe, effective exercises designed to help you stay strong, active, and independent for years to come. Today, you did more than just an exercise. You took a stand. You drew a line in the sand and decided that feeling weaker every week is not a future you're willing to accept. This simple seated knee extension is more than just a movement. It's a declaration. It's you telling your body that you are still the one in charge. It's a promise to your future self that you will keep climbing stairs, carrying your own groceries, and getting out of your favorite chair without a second thought. Strength isn't built in a day. It's built with small, smart choices repeated over time. You have the tool. You have the knowledge. You have the power to reverse this trend of weakness and start a new trend of strength. Remember that feeling of your quad muscle waking up and working for you. That is the feeling of you taking your power back. You took the first, most important step today. Now, let's see where you can go from here.